Now this is nothing to be played with. In Winti, rum is a spiritual cleanser, but it's also a messenger. It's also an attractor. We use it for offerings, for libation, but like I said, we also use it to call in spirit, and we also use it to cleanse spaces. We use this to clear heavy energies. Take some in our mouth and then spray it, blow it. This can be on a person's body, this can be in a room, this can be in a space. It cleanses the space. I'm not gonna show you right now, but this rum is 90% alcohol, which means it is hot. It is fire, which means the heat is used to burn away any negativity, to burn away any evil spirits. It literally burns away any spiritual dirt. It can also be used for activation of a spiritual tool or activation of herbs. And the heat also makes spiritual words active. When a drop of this alcohol touches the tongue, the lips, your words are basically activated. That's why we use it to ban away spirits or to call in the spirits that are there to serve. Again, here your words are very important. Be intentional with what you speak. Be intentional with the words that you use. Speaking the prayer after using your rum, it basically seals the prayer. It seals the intention that you've set. But like I said, this is fire. And what does fire do? Fire cleanses, but fire also calls in. Meaning it can also attract negativity, because the doors of the unseen world are basically open. So anything can pass through. But when you set your intentions, when you set your words, you can sort of control what passes through and what you allow to come in. So if someone uses drum without protection, without prayer, without the right intentions, they use it with anger, it can basically call in any wandering spirits. You also need to know which spirits you are addressing. Which spirits are you calling on to? So be specific, because you do not want any wandering spirits. You do not want any tricksters. You do not want any low vibration. You want protection. When you use drum, make sure you do it with intention. Make sure you do it with prayer first. Make sure you do it with respect. Make sure you call them by their names. And make sure you seal the prayer, seal the work by thanking them for their presence and by thanking them for not allowing anything that is not meant to be here in this space right now be present. Drum is not for everyday use. It is not a casual thing. It is for heavy work. It is for spiritual work. It is way too strong to be used every day. Using this every day can keep your own spiritual energy way too open, and that can overstimulate your aura. This is for ceremony. It is for protection work. If you are looking for something for daily use, use water, use a candle, use your words, use Florida water. Florida water is my personal favorite. It is a cleanser that removes light negativity without opening heavy spiritual gates. I will talk to you about Florida water in the next one. Stay tuned.